At the rate I make these videos, I'm never going to get done with anything. But luckily, I've picked a good time to get back into making videos, because all the big, most important exams of my entire life, probably, me A-levels, start, if I can ever remember which buttons to press to switch the screen over, all the most important exams of my life, me A-levels, are happening inside of a month from now. I just had the finance one today. But to be fair, finance isn't really a real one. Finance is kind of a, it's a thing. They're not going to spend a lot of time ragging on your finance grade at you. It's your actual grades for the A levels you chose. They're the ones that they'll really get at you for doing shit in. And I get shit grades. My English is good. I'm good at English, but I always have been, and that's why I'm doing English literature at university, where they've already accepted me, so I don't really need to worry about my grades. But it's going to be difficult to get a job in the future with shit A levels, even if I have a degree. So basically I'm fucked, because I don't care enough about anything. History, I'm going to get a D maximum, and media, despite it supposedly being a Mickey Mouse subject, I'm probably going to get a C tops, and I haven't revised for anything. I'm going to give up on history and just revise media, and then hopefully I could get a semi-decent grade in that to go along with whatever I get in English, which is near enough guaranteed to be good. And then I should be alright. Like I said, the university has already accepted me. I don't need to get good grades. They gave me an unconditional offer. So I'm already going there. But, the future's not looking bright. I've thought about this before. I don't know if I've said it on the channel, but as life has progressed and exams have gotten more and more important, right now I'm doing my A-levels. 2 years ago it was GCSEs. Before that it was whatever's before that. It's just ever since the end of primary school, when I was about 11 and 12, that was when I peaked academically, right? And ever since then, as things have become more and more important, I've cared less and less about the results. And so here we are. With when I was doing my mock exams, I watched Blade Runner, instead of going to the pre-exam revision session. And now that my big, very important for your whole life A-level exams are coming up, I'm sitting here playing a game where, I'm not going to make any significant progress even towards my own goal of unlocking the Kawasaki Ninja. Don't be like me, alright? I don't know what it is. It's some kind of mental block, because I've always been told, how great I am at school stuff. Really, I should have picked geography instead of history. That was the biggest blunder of my entire life, is choosing history over geography at GCSE. Oh well. It's not that important. Fuck it, whatever, it's just my whole life. Yeah, don't be like me. It's a mental block with me, because I've never been told anything but good things about how I am, in terms of smarts. And if I worked a bit harder, I could be great, I could have a great life, good job. And then for whatever reason, the more I hear that, the less I try. Which, that would make sense if I thought I could just scrape through, but I know that I can't just scrape through. So really I should try. Because, they even give the caveat that I'd be good if I tried, and I'd never tried. Oh well. Muller in front of me. Muller behind me. I haven't played this game in a little while, so I'm struggling to get the cornering technique down. Like I said, I am going to try and get back into recording stuff. Just because I finally want to get some of this shit out of the way, like PGR, the original. I don't really play games much anymore. I've gone over this before too, but I spend more time buying games than playing them. And then I stare at them sitting on my shelf, and I can never decide what I want to play because I don't want to play any of them. And I wish that I had the money in my bank account still, rather than laid out in plastic on my desk, but whatever. Everything's whatever, everything's fine. Who cares? I'm planning some kind of act of... Fuck off! I'm planning some act of far-right terrorism anyway, so I'm just going to throw my whole life away as is. Thing is, my act I might be able to get away with on the... based on the statistics of you know, people that get caught for shit like arson and stuff. If I just burn down a synagogue, well, now that I've talked about it, there's no chance of me getting away with it. But if I kept it to myself and just, you know, ridden out on a Tuesday night, set fire to a local synagogue, then I probably could have gotten away with it. I don't know, I'll hold that in the back of my mind for a few years. See where that gets me. If I just wear clothes that I've never worn before, and as I say, keep quiet about it, and just set fire to somewhere and disappear. Probably be alright. Fuck you! This shit really fucking gets on my nerves. I did everything right in that situation. I was on the brakes. Wasn't counter steering too heavily. I was just letting the bike sort itself out, essentially. And it threw me off anyway for a tap of the wall much lighter than most of the stuff that I ended up getting away with. There are a lot of games that force you to crash when they decide you will. This game isn't really one of them. I'm not going to get any seed points, because you don't get any fucking seed points unless you win. Which means this has been a complete waste of fucking time. They're just wasting my time with this shit. Why do I have to unlock fucking seed points to get the Kawasaki? It was a shit bike. For its fucking, I just want it because it looks cool. It's a shit bike. They never won anything. Why would you have to work to unlock the Kawasaki of all fucking things? For fuck's sake. I could have been unlocking it next week. I have to fucking work it more. For fuck's sake. 2 more race wins, and I can have my Kawasaki. But I fell off at Malaysia a bunch of times last time, so I might not even get it anywhere closer next week either.